as they burst from the locker room. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Off of play action. Tagovailoa steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Hey.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh,
what a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. 2nd and 10. One across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the counter, Lindsey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Tua escaping the pressure right. This is intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. We're scoreless after 1. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Down. Okay. Go. Go. Hunt.
On the toss, this is Jim Brown. And his second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ya, che, que aguanta.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ok, defensa. La defensa que puso a mí, una defensa que todos están en la línea, están abajo. Todos están jugando por igual a veces. Esos juegos, juegos comentarios. Sea donde quiera que esté, le tienes que llegar. No importa lo que pase.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Falló la bola, Phil. Falló.
On that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Throwing Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
I'm al Bondi. ¿Qué estoy diciendo que soy al Bondi? El Bondi actor.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Interception de Howard.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
2nd and 5.
Pasando todo, no está pasando nada.
They run the counter. Lindsey. And a short gain down to about the 33. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Tua now on first down. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. That they need him late in the game. His confidence should be sky high.
The NFL is so.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First foray into the red zone for Miami. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. Tua. There's Fuller for a Dolphin touchdown. Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Lo que pueden hablar, otros no pueden hablar. Usted no está hablando nada. Vamos directo, sin audífonos. Ya no hay que escuchar nada. Si nos quiere hablar, que nos diga por la cámara. Tú no eres bebecito, eres bebesote. Es un poco. Ahora con. ¡Yeah! ¡Ah!
Position after the big play inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might hold your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Giants! It's and the Giants are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the go now. Still trailing by good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. Remember we were talking about one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes, heading into this time. This is a right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the last one, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football before half to be played. Score. It's still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover.
Eso es. Eso es. Eso es. Vamos. Vamos. Vamos.
Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them.
Comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position comes in.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from, so field position becomes a factor. I think in this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air, maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And he's across midfield into Miami territory. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Okay, no hubo kickoff. De repente veo con una formación, no pedí ni. Ay.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg. Jones being chased out left. Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he missed a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. 2nd down and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Step up! Step up! Break down! Break down!
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Off the play fake, Jones.
Woo! Come on! Good play, good play, good play.
Safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw.
Wah, 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 wah,
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Está bueno el juego, está bueno. ¡Quieto! La emoción que ven durante el juego es lo normal, Leo.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now this time, Tua is going to throw it. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And some room to maneuver. A big play there for the Dolphins.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
They'll come out in the pistol. Tua sets up to pass it. Rolling to
¡Nieta! ¡Nieta!
Every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
They'll try and get this run.
¡Vamos!
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Andrew Van Ginkel.
¡Vamos! ¡Ah! ¡Vamos! Buena, 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 buena.
Here's Jones off the play fake.
fourth down. Well done.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Barkley.
¡Oh!
He's got a little daylight.
¡Nieta!
It's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining, still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to him. We'll be back. Throwing on first down, Jones.
Ooh!
And it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, a nice throw here, right side. He holds it in.
Come on. Come on.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country.
Georgia!
Gano now, following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he clears it cleanly. It's loose. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so it looked like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly.
¡Mierda!
Well, these turnovers are a big problem. And a huge part of why they're right on the scoreboard, too. That's now a fumble, an interception on back-to-back drives. And you just can't expect to do that and be successful in the NFL or any league for that matter.
Second down at 5. Play action. Jones. Dancing to his left.
¡Vamos, puñeta!
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly they're still short for fourth. Off the play fake. Jones. Flushed out right. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Out of bounds. Yes!
The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. On the handoff, it's Gaskins. And every enemy territory. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Got a man open.
T.
But it appears that they were in a man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do now is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll get it his check there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Brown. And this one's get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Waddle on the jet sweep. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 14. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
2nd and 7. They run the counter. Brown. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Tua.
Ah!
Now he's flushed that right. The wise decision there. They just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Center's kick is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. And now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play a prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two. Play the best defense you can and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
work on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gets you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out and finish the game.
They'll have to be careful how they handle this. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Jones. And he can't get it thrown away. He's taken down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Here's Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 remaining.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game. That's a nice gesture. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He's able to run free after the catch.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he sees this.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. One final try for Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And we'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. Of course, the game can't end with a defensive penalty, so they get one more credit.
So now you're getting untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
One final shot.
¡Esa mierda!
And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, partner, still ahead
head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal and go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. You know, we've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew. I'm Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
No entiendo nada. Ok.